Hey guys, let's roll. We'll walk, however.
Michael Mills and 32 of his close friends are putting concern for military veterans into action. On this early Saturday morning, they're stepping out in the name of suicide prevention.
I see a lot of guys coming back from war, a lot of guys coming back from the military with PTSD, with other issues. I don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have anybody that's right there with them, that's right there alongside of them, and I felt that that's one of the reasons why a lot of these guys do commit suicide. We should be honoring them, not remembering them.
The event is called Carry the Fallen, a charity ruck march started by a soldier who survived suicide and realized people need to know more about it.
The march is taking place in 4 states, in Virginia, Missouri, Kentucky, and here in Georgia. The objective is twofold: to heighten awareness on military suicides and to show the ongoing efforts to prevent it.
Taking care of business.
She calls herself Ob and says today's event strikes home.
I do this to honor my 2 Marines. I've got 2 sons that serve right now, and I think it's important that they have a support system if anything ever happens to them. So, and it's kind of close to my heart.
It is an issue of national concern. According to the Defense Department, military suicides in 2015 are lower compared to the same time last year, but the number is still high. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention says of the 40,000 Americans that commit suicide every year, veterans represent more than 20%. The ultimate goal of the march is to raise money for a nonprofit organization called ActiveHeroes.org, where the focus is military veteran suicide prevention.
They're building a retreat center for people who are going through issues and need some help. They go there for assistance, and then they also do a military remodeling for people's homes.
The rucks, or backpacks, are covered with pictures of suicide victims. Each pack is filled with weight that symbolizes the burden of a veteran's post-traumatic stress.
Well, there's 22 veterans that commit suicide every day. I wanted to double that, so I went with 44 and then threw in an extra pound for water.
22 suicides a day is a statistic that traces back to a report released by the Department of Veterans Affairs. And while current national estimates vary, 22 a day has been adopted as a call to action. For Mills, it's a motivator.
Every some point, we're going to stop and we're going to do 22 something. Whether it be 22 push-ups, 22 burpees, or 22 something until our next checkpoint. So right now, just to do that, they're going to honor our vets by doing 22 push-ups today.
The route is just over 6 miles and crosses over state highways and past local businesses. The hikers themselves are a diverse crowd: men, women, kids, even Chewbacca.
Suicide is a personal struggle. It's all internal. They don't seek help. They're quiet. It's a quiet killer. This is my suffrage for, for them.
The majority of the hikers, like Mills, have never served. They are average Americans that see this as an opportunity to step up and make a difference in the lives of those who have.
I got paralyzed when I was 16. I didn't get to serve. And if we can do something like this, if it's just everybody hiking over to a certain place and hiking back and carrying a banner or a flag, and it gives people a talking point. No, I'm actually using a GPS to get.
For 4 hours, they walked the streets of this Georgia town and raised more than $600. According to Mills, they also set the foundation for their next Carry the Fallen, tentatively scheduled for Veterans Day.